Hey guys, it's Jab. I'm back with another video. In this video, I'm going to be showing the cards that I posted on my eBay account today, which will be for sale. I don't know if anyone's interested in this kind of video, but I figured it'd be easy content and maybe drive some additional sales. Actually, some of the cards sold already, like immediately after posting. I tend to have fairly competitive pricing, so anyway, let's get into it. We'll start with Black Star. Oh yeah, I put these tabs. I just stick a tab on a top loader and then I use that to tell me the set name or whatever. We have quite a large variety of cards that I'm going to go through. Lots of WotC Hollows and some modern stuff. But yeah, start the Black Star promos. We have a Dragonite and a ton of Entei reverse hollows. We have a Kyogre EX. This one actually sold already for $5.99. I believe it was, yeah, excellent to near mint condition. I'll set that off to the side. Victini. Couple Mewtwo's. I think those are from Hidden Fates. And then we get into Shadowless base set. We have an Alakazam. I think this one's in excellent condition, so it shouldn't be too expensive, but moving on. We have base set hollows, an Alakazam, Chansey, another Chansey, Clefairy, Machamp, Magneton, and a Nidoking. And the conditions of these cards vary quite a lot, but I tend to have extremely accurate condition scale on my eBay store, so you'll know whether they're like played or excellent or near mint or whatever. Moving on, Raichu and Zapdos. I think that's it for the base set unlimited hollows. Moving on, grab another stack here. Base set 2 Clefairy, Poliwrath, then Fossil First Edition, Aerodactyl, Hypno, and then moving on to some non-hollows. I'll just go through these super quickly, kind of fan them out. I believe majority of these cards are near mint to mint, so PSA 8 to 10 I would say. Probably a large majority of them would get 9s if I did send them off to PSA. Alright, next up we have Fossil. Starting with my favorite Fossil card, and probably maybe one of my favorite Pokemon cards of all time, is the Dragonite. I have a Gengar, a Hypno, a Lapras, a Muk. Moving on to Jungle First Edition, have a Venomoth, that's it from First Edition Jungle, and then Unlimited Jungle we have a Clefable, a Flareon, Kangaskhan, Mr. Mime, Pidgeot, Pinsir, Vaporeon, and Vileplume. Quite a nice assortment there. Alright, 1 of 3 stacks done. This stack might be less exciting. Actually, it's an okay stack. We have a Vivillon Hollow from XY Breakthrough. Have some Evolutions cards, including a Reverse Hollow Charmander, 2 Reverse Hollow Charmeleons, and a ton of Evolutions Hollow Charizards. Pretty much, oh, I set one down already too. I pretty much pick these cards up whenever I find a good deal on them, and then either grade them or just flip them. This card is always in demand because of course it has the original base set artwork. Then we have a Mega Charizard. I graded a ton of these at one point. I think this is probably one that was left over from that. I didn't send it because I had some whitenings, probably like a PSA 8 And then we have some Evolutions quote-unquote secret rares that aren't really that rare. Like, I list these for like $1 a piece on the eBay store, but pretty cool cards nonetheless. Nice artwork there. Right, for Japanese cards, we have a CP6 Clefairy, Misty's Termination, Brock's Grits, and a random Korean Salamence Hollow. I'm not sure how I got that. It might have been a throw-in. Maybe I should just give it back out to someone else for free. I think I listed for like $1. Have some EX Power Keepers, the Bayonet Hollow, EX Unseen Forces. We have a Porygon 2 Hollow, Stantler and Ursaring Hollows with the stamps. I really like the stamps. It's a pretty cool thing to add. And a Hollow Slowbro, just one of my favorite Pokemon. Then from EX Hall on Phantoms, we have a Lyron, and this card is pretty awesome. Mew EX, and the condition is immaculate. I'm not sure why I didn't just get this graded, but anyways, it's on my eBay store for sale now if anyone wants to snag that. I think it might have been like some light scratching or something on the front, but it's quite a nice card, even if you just want it for like a binder collection or something. I also love these like silver borders they did on the old EX cards. Right, EX Ruby and Sapphire, Hitmonchan EX. EX Team Magma vs Aqua, we got a Swampert. Dragon Frontiers, a couple random reverse hollows with the stamps, and a couple Delta Species cards. These cards are in a pretty good condition. Say PSA 8 to 9. Put them up for fairly good prices, probably lowest on eBay. That's what I'm normally at. And EX Team Rocket Returns. I actually sold this card right before I made the video. I might have listed it too cheap. The buyer actually asked me for additional pictures of the back corners, and the back corners are basically flawless. So yeah, the card is probably getting a 9 or 10 if he ends up grading it. Have a Flygon EX Delta Species. I love the Delta Species cards. Wait, let me pull that card out that I sold. I think it sold for $14.99. So these two sold. Oh wait, there's one jungle card I sold also. I need to pull out real quick. Where'd it go? There we go. I sold a Vileplume for $4.89. Quite cheap. But it's not in the greatest condition, I believe. I listed it as excellent condition. Yeah, a bit of whitening there. Anyway, those cards are always great for binder collections, even if you're not going to end up grading them. Alright, next up, a Pop Series 3 Flareon. And moving on to, what is this? Sun and Moon. We have a Gumshoes GX, aka Donald Trump. Lily Full Art. Pretty cool card there. I think that one's up for like 19 to 20. SM Ultra Prism. Dustmane Necrozma GX. Glaceon GX Hyper Rare. Awesome card. Yeah, this is a bunch of modern GXs. I'll go through these fairly quickly here. So we get back to some good stuff. We have some Alolan Ninetales, Vicovolts, Tapu Koko, Turtonator GX. Nothing too crazy. Mega Gallade EXs, Rayquaza EXs, Aegislash EXs, and Generations, some Gardevoirs, one Hidden Fates card. I threw a random Jesse James up for like $5, and this is from some trainer deck kit or something. It has a Lucario symbol on the bottom right. I think I listed that for like $1 and some change. And moving back into a few cooler cards again. Have some Rocket Hollows, Dark Alakazam, Dark Slowbro, the Team Rocket member in the background in the hollow, and Dark Weezing. You can barely tell these are even hollow, but they are just really dark. I have a bunch of these, so I think I picked them up like extremely cheap. And here comes Team Rocket, which was reprinted in Evolutions as a non-hollow. But this one is indeed hollow, even though hardly any of the card at all is actually hollow. Gym Heroes, we have in Erica's Vileplume, which inserts Magneton. This card like probably has a bunch of scratching just because the hollow foil is really light and it seems to get scratched easily. But yeah, I probably listed it super cheap because of that. I have a Gym Challenge Koga's Beedrill, and that's it from that set of hollows. Moving on, Neo Revelation First Edition. These are not hollows, it's just a stack of near mint to mint. I would say most of these will get PSA 9 if anyone wants to pick them up. For binder collections or whatever, I listed them at, I think most of them are $1 each. I have Jinx, couple Parasects, Piloswine, Stantler, Apom, Farfetch'd, I love that artwork. Goldeen, I hate that art. Murkrow, that's another cool artwork. They really give you a mix of like a ton of different artwork types in this set. Like it's like the clay model style on the Quagsire. You go back to that style on the Quillfish, Remoraid, clay style again on the Shuckle, Skiploom, Slugma, Smoochum, Snubble, Staryu. That artwork really stands out. Swinub and Unknown K, and a bunch of Zubats, and a couple trainers, Balloonberry and Oldrod. So if you want any of those cards, I'll leave them in my eBay store. And moving into the last set of cards that I listed today, it's quite a lot of stuff. I spent a long time posting all this, but these are what, Flash Fire Hollows? I think these are all $1 each. Have like a ton of shift trees, like 10 of those. Some Pyroars. These cards probably won't move fast, these Flash Fire Hollows, because not a lot of people collect them, but I think I got the whole stack of Flash Fire Hollows for like a few dollars in an auction at one point. And even if they take a long time to move, it's still profit. Bunch of Dusknoirs, Florges. Yeah, sometimes like there will be auctions that go up and just no one bids on it. You can just win it extremely cheap. That's the downside of auctioning off anything that's not super liquid, that you could just end up having to sell it at a really low price. And some Druddigons, some Gudras, and then Fates Collide Hollows. So yep, that's about it from the stuff I posted today. Got those 3 reasonably sized stack of cards, and out of them we already sold these 3 for a total of $26 or something. And then I sold a couple other missing Underground River and a Generations Elite Trainer box for $100. Those boxes were a great investment. I paid what, like under 40 for it? So that's over 100% return in a couple years. Not bad. I wish I'd bought more of them. I think I only have like 3 or so left. But yeah, that's it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this style of video. I don't know how much interest there will be in this, but I figured it'd be easy content, and I'll probably do more of this, like maybe just doing the sales aspect of it so you guys can see what I sold in for how much. I'll try to put up more videos like that. It's pretty interesting what people pay for particular cards sometimes. But yeah, that's it for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.